Hi guys, it's Rel You're watching Rel Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing the latest episode of The 100, Season 5, Episode 8, How We Get to Peace. So this whole episode was really good. I love The 100 because there's a lot of characters, but they still use the characters wisely, and it doesn't feel like, oh, they're pushing stuff for the characters to do. It feels natural and it feels right. And the show, they also come up with all these ideas that I never would have thought of, and some plot twist, and I just watched the episode, and so how the episode ended, I was like, oh my god, but I'll share it with you guys. So this episode was all about war versus peace, and it started just as the last episode ended off, where the Clark was discussing the deal with D, whatever her name is, from the valley, the prisoner, and they're like, we're not killing Octavia. Bellamy's like, we're not killing Octavia. Monty's all like, we can give Alki to the plants to make it suitable to live here. And yeah, so Marcus was going through this woman's book, and he saw a list of names, and it was funny because he's like, oh, is this like a list of all the people you killed? And I was like, it's a list of all the ideas for names for a child. And then later in the episode, she tells him that she's pregnant. He's like, how long are you? And she says, wait, 100 years and 5 months. So yeah, that confirms that the baby was before then. I'm gonna say she's probably then 5 months along. And then they come up with Hope as the name of the child, and I'm like, you're stealing from the original. It's another CW show. Like, why are you guys doing this? Don't call the child Hope. This makes me actually mad. This makes me want like there to be a miscarriage, because I'm like, I don't want another child Hope. Come on. So Murphy was calling her up, and he was like, I'll exchange this prisoner that I got, like, with Raven. And she was like, no. And then the guy was like, you know, listen to me. And I was like, Murphy, don't listen to him. And then he listens to him, and they come up with a terrible plan. Like, who cares if you both want to survive? He's gonna end up turning on your back. He's gonna end up just wanting revenge and not caring for you guys, and you're not gonna get out. So it was a terrible plan, and that's the one thing I didn't like about this episode. That was something I didn't like. I know that there had to be a way for them to get back in there, because everything's gonna go down next episode, or not, because of how the episode ended. But anyway, I didn't like that. So Abby kind of figured out how to save these people who are dying from lung cancer. And she needed an engineer, so of course it was Raven. And Raven's telling Echo, don't kill the pilot. It was actually a smart idea, because if they kill the pilot, then they're obviously the winners, because they need the pilot to die. That's why they haven't killed the traitor yet. So she's telling Echo, don't kill it. So then Raven and Abby hug, and they haven't seen each other in some years, you realize. And they actually worked together a lot beforehand. Like in season 1, I think it was Raven who made that ship, and Abby was telling her to do it. I don't even know. But yeah, she's like helping her because of love to her. And then later, when she actually completes whatever it is, she sees Abby unconscious, and she learns about the sleeping pills and her addiction, and she's all like, I'm not helping you. And then Abby like chokes her, and Abby's all like, I gotta sorry. I was like, oh my god, this makes me emotional. And then later Abby was all like, Echo, like, kill him, like, do it, we have to do it, because she's all mad and stuff. But then she has like a meaningful conversation with this traitor. So I'm like, what's happening? Like, you want to kill him, but you're doing this. And so at the end, they were able to test the thing and actually cure the guy. But then when the lady got the call that the guy came in with Murphy and Maury, she was like, don't tell anyone you found the cure. Which is actually something smart, because then this guy might have an advantage, and she kind of wants this guy to die now, and it's something to hold over. So Clark and Bellamy want peace, and they want to destroy the worms. And I wasn't exactly sure how they were going to do it, but then they did it. So they were like, we're going to kill Cooper, make it look like she killed herself, and then they won't be able to use the worm. So basically what they did was they tore her, and she was in there, and she got infected, and then she died, and then they couldn't use it. I liked the idea at the time. And then Monty and his girlfriend, which I like don't know her name, were talking. They were actually going to stay, which I was like, someone's always going to stay behind, but then I'm afraid they're gonna die soon, because just like now it's getting like characters don't really have a point anymore. So Octavia comes, and she sees Hoover dead. And she knows it was an accident. She knew it was Clark and Bellamy because she's like, we weren't going to use the worms, we were going to use their eggs. And they already have the eggs. And so then she goes and she arrests Clark. And yeah, and I didn't see this coming. I had no idea about it. It was a very big plot twist. At the end, Bellamy and Octavia are talking. And Bellamy's like, don't kill Clark. And then Octavia, and I quote, pleading for the life of a traitor who you left. So then what he did was, this whole episode was like, okay, Bellamy's not gonna kill Octavia, but what he did is he poisoned her with the algae that would put her in a coma. So he's like, he's not killing her, but she's in a coma, so now they can have peace. And I was like, oh my god, he did that. I was like, oh my god. And like, you can see in his eye, he said he didn't want to do it, but like, he's not technically killing her. So it's like a win-win scenario. This is why The 100 is so great. The writers are so amazing because they can think of things like this. Like, I would have never in my mildest dreams thought of all these amazing plot twists and turns that they do. This is what makes The 100 different from other shows. So it was really good, had me on my toes. I am excited for this season. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I just dropped my pen. Love you guys. This is Rel with Rel Reviews, The 100 Season 5 Episode 8. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.